Yo, Speaker here.
I'm your host, Aasera.
Hi, it's Rose.
It's your boy Zay.
This is Ink on the Air.
Welcome to a new episode of Ink on the Air. We are your hosts, Rose,
Aasera.
Zay.
PK.
On this very last episode, we'll be talking about the rise of car thefts nationwide by a group commonly known as the Kia Boys or Girls. The Kia Boys began in Milwaukee during the year 2021 when the original car thieves uploaded a video to TikTok calling it the Kia Boy Challenge, in where they showed how to steal a Kia. The trend quickly began spreading across the app and quickly spread across the Midwest. In 2022, there were approximately 1 million cases of stolen cars. All right, now, why do you guys think this method or just stealing cars spread so quickly these past few years?
Social media, definitely. It's like almost you see people posting on their stories or YouTube, TikTok tutorials. Overall, just gaining more fame and bringing more attention on how to do it and bringing more attention on, oh, these people are doing it. That's cool or whatever.
And also getting kids involved too. Like kids our age, 14 to 18 and stuff, getting locked up.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of, like Jaden said, there's kids our age, and there are some younger kids, and a lot of people towards our age are like very impressionable. So if they think that something's cool, they see everybody else doing it, they're going to want to join in and start doing it.
I agree with what all of you guys said. I just think people are doing it because it's a trend, and honestly, the punishment hasn't been harsh enough for them to realize that this is no longer a joke. And yeah, they should see it as a joke. They should see it as something to get cool off of. Like, yep, I went to juvie for two weeks. What about I'm back? What are we gonna do now?
Boy, you on house arrest.
Right. You have a monitor on. Go home.
Stay home.
That's what you're gonna do next.
Stay home, bro.
Why do you think there was a rise in car thefts these past few years? Like, anything specific?
Well, really, it was like the pandemic. People was bored. They ain't have nothing else to do. It was like a trying time, so maybe they needed money and stuff. So the pandemic, I feel like the pandemic really set the stage, and ever since then, it just increased with the social media, the trends, the media attention, like all of that came together, and that's how we got where we are today.
I'm agree with this here.
Me too. She kind of fully explained that.
Yeah, I agree with that part. I also agree it's just because they're doing it for fun. I just can't see it anywhere else where you would go out of your way to steal a car and then crash into, for example, a school bus. Like, what do you gain out of that?
Of course, attention too on social media.
I mean, the school bus is crazy, but I'm saying, like, I can slightly understand if you stole a car and crashed it into a store and robbed it for some money. I'm not talking about, like, the corner store for some snacks. That's a little crazy. But, like, let's say jewelry store or something like that.
Marshall's, huh?
Like, I would, like, understand if you needed the money. If you're doing it for, like, fun, that's a little weird. Like, because, yeah. Go play Fortnite or something. Like, why are you finding fun in breaking and entering and stealing
And committing theft, grand theft auto.
like jail? Not gonna be fun.
I mean, they're not getting in jail, so
No, I mean,
maybe it is.
I mean, some of these kids need to be on Beyond Scared Straight, cause
That's just made me think of
That's still a
something.
thing.
it need to come back if it's not, cause
It made me think of the fact that, okay, this is going to go off topic a little bit, but talking about Beyond Scared Straight, do you guys think that's, like, real? Like, do you think it really impacts how these people
I mean,
think?
definitely, because I would be impacted if, like, this grown man said, yo, they be talking about the most foul things. They're like, it's always the boys. I ain't never seen, like, a girl Beyond Scared Straight, but maybe that's just me.
There's
At theirs, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they're going there like, I'm making my girlfriend. I would be intimidated if this burly old muscular black man was towering over me and it was like literally aggressively trying to raise me up. Mind you, I'm like 16 and a male at this time. I'm like, yeah. I would be scared. And they'd be like threatening and then the cops be OD. Like,
I don't know. I remember my friend always tells me how he used to be bad in school. And his mom used to always tell him, like, you keep acting up, I'm going to send you into Beyond Scared Straight. He ain't never act that way again.
see, that literally, that thing is so
Boy,
scary.
Boy, my mom said the same thing when I was little. I didn't even know what that was.
Beyond, like,
My mom definitely did say that.
I did not know what that was until I turned 13.
I'm pretty sure they'd be like yeah.
I don't know, because if my mother threatens me like that, I am never acting that way again.
Yeah, Beyond Scared Straight is actually so crazy.
What about Juice? What if they tell you can't play football for 5 years?
I'm gonna get my act together.
Or is it, or what if it's like going Beyond Scared Straight, or you can't play football for 5 years?
Beyond Scared Straight.
Nah, you tripping, bro.
I'll run that joint.
I would never willingly go through that trauma of being on that show.
I would.
And then it's on TV and people gonna clown you. Nah.
I ain't getting clown. I'm gonna tough it out.
All right, moving on. How do you think they found a specific method to steal these cars? Like, how do you just, like, do you just sit in your driveway like, charger, key? Wait, they don't do that.
They got a
No.
screwdriver. Like
But
they
still,
really like
flat-
rummaged- they
a
really
hole-
went into
a hole.
their
Flathead screw-
They really went into their
flathead
garage,
screwdriver,
opened
like-
their dad toolbox, and was like, you know what? You know what I could do? I could steal somebody's car with this.
But my thing is, it's like, how do you figure out how to,
Tell
how
me.
to turn it on?
Like, how do you figure out that a charger is gonna do the trick?
I forgot you just like break that thing or whatever. You just like, you know where the key at or whatever, where you like turn it. You basically do the same thing with the charger or whatever and stuff. Just
Yeah, but like, yeah, cool, whatever. But
Just because he said that does not mean he's
I'm not a Kia boy. Chill out.
He's
Chill-
not stealing cars.
I got peoples.
I got people who's crazy.
There's like a
No, but
tutorial
like
on-
I feel
on
like it was
YouTube.
more of just like trying to find the efficient way. You know, like through society in general, we always try to find the quickest, easiest way to get something done. And of course, that would apply.
And of course, we got social media.
Yeah, of course, that would apply to cars itself. Like
How about you go to school? Take a chemistry class if you want to do all of that.
the chemistry
actually.
class, they're gonna start making bombs. Like they're gonna start making meth. Like I don't know,
Walter
because
White
if they really just trying to do it for fun, I don't think I want them in chemistry class, to be honest.
Go to a trade school then. How about that? Like
You can be in you good with the screwdriver, be an electrician or something.
You
Like
really
come
want to get
on.
all up in them car wires? Look, you could be a mechanic. We really need some of those. I was gonna say everyone want to be a rapper, but what we really need is people to fix roofs. I don't really know.
And everybody ain't making it out of here. What I be hearing. Y'all trash. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for real. No, but it's just like I'm still so flabbergasted because y'all really sat there and stole a car with a screwdriver, a charger, and it was like you. And I don't know what y'all be doing.
It was monumental, honestly, and not a good.
I mean, I feel like at some point I gotta give credit where credit is due. Cause
don't do that.
Like
we
y'all
are not promoted it.
Like I'm not promoting this, but look, if you was able to come up with that, you smart. Go to school. Don't start stealing kids. Go to school.
You could get a little nice degree with
Nah,
that.
it really do be some kid boys actually going to school for real, like every single day.
Yeah.
Be the smartest people making the dumbest decisions.
It'd be the people they be with. I be peeping that from other people and stuff.
Like peer pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, not
I
peer pressure,
peeped that.
it's
I
just
peeped that from
mob
myself too. I
mentality in a way.
peeped
I would
that from
consider-
myself too. So that's why I kept my
Like-
distance from other people.
Y'all
Like-
share the same mentality just because they're in the crowd.
Yeah, like my mentality. It's like y'all ever heard of the psychology time? Y'all ever heard of the like bystander effect?
No.
It's like when y'all in a situation, like this girl, her name is like Kitty Genovese, and she was brutally murdered. And this is in Brooks, and she was murdered. She was stabbed like 18 times, and like 30 something people saw her, and none of them did anything until after she died.
I feel like I heard about that. Was she like in a car?
No, she was walking. She got stabbed like 8 times. She got up, was stumbling.
Oh wait, I did. Okay. I know
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're
like,
saying.
yeah, it was crazy. And it's more of like people will freeze in a group and sort of like do what the other person is doing. Like if
Yeah, you just wait on the other person just to go
Because
over
you
there.
think
Like, you
someone
just go
else
you just
is
go
gonna
along
do
with
something.
you just go along with other people is going along. Like,
yeah, and
What
people.
would you do in that situation?
But to be
I don't
honest,
know. I don't blame them either.
like, but to be, I would try to call 911, but I can't say.
They're not gonna
what
make
I'm-
it in time.
I mean, I feel like if I see someone getting stabbed quite literally to death, I might just freeze. Because
I mean, but
I'ma
they was
run.
looking through their windows. Like y'all was safe. Y'all could call
it
911.
was like
Oh, if you
an
look through your
apartment
windows, you
building,
definitely
right?
could.
Yeah, she died,
Okay,
and,
yeah,
and
what
they
you
and
talking
they
about?
was looking through the window, and I'm like,
Yeah, nobody.
They
like,
could have called 911. Y'all was safe. Y'all was
Like
cool.
if like I'm across the street and I see it,
I'm running. Like
Yeah.
yeah, but if I'm in
like,
my house,
you see me, I'm a witness now. I'm about to live.
no. But like, okay. So here's this question, unrelated. So everyone, you know how everyone said that you need to be a leader, but how you gonna be a leader with no followers? So that means some of us got to be followers.
I literally thought about that last week.
Like,
think about it.
and people be making it seem like being a follower is a bad thing. It's not.
Being bar not bad.
It
Because-
just depends what you follow.
Yeah, it depends.
I'll follow
4
Jesus.
plus 4 is what?
Hey, thank you.
They dead.
Yeah, so don't be following people who be stealing kills,
They
y'all.
dead serious was gonna say that. I did not know. Like,
Anyway, moving on. What do you think they gain from this? Like, do they get popularity?
like I
Street cred?
like I said, it'd be the street credit for real.
Street credit is so confusing.
It'd
to
be
me.
the childish street credit, not like the old heads that be on the corner and stuff.
Yo, those old
Yeah.
head.
They don't be doing nothing. They be
Like, do y'all parents ever just drop some random lore about their lives, like randomly, and you be like, huh? You did what now? There's no way. Like, they just be like, yeah. Not example, like, yeah, I remember.
Some
Like,
random
I remember when I was your
82.
age, I jumped this little boy for some chump change. Then I went to jail, and I just be flabbergasted because what?
Prison? You? Yeah. No.
No, but it don't be like that. But it's just lore. Like sometimes I heard from my friends that their family lore be crazy. But I feel like again, like I said, street cred is so confusing to me. Cause how are you getting slapped up for like?
Getting arrested,
Like
ruining your
I
life.
really don't understand it, but
Like,
They
you got a
they be
criminal
getting their
record.
credit
Now
for
you
it.
might not
like
get
They be
certain
getting-
jobs.
you almost overdosed
Every
on
time,
meth, sir. Why are you getting slapped?
like every time I go to Carter Rec or whatever, like be the same people. Oh yeah, you stole such and that, this and that.
Like
on,
that
bro.
is not cool,
Yo.
guys. We sound like nerds right
Be
now.
like, yeah, brother.
Is that cool stealing cars?
Yeah, but do not be messing with other people's properties. Like, leave people alone.
Especially like, cause now y'all going out into the suburbs, and I'm telling y'all, don't do it because I
You
know
will get
I know
shot. Yeah,
I know
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Williams down the street. He got an AK-47 waiting for one of y'all,
And he
waiting for one of
racist.
y'all hoodlums to come try him.
Oh
Do
yeah.
not do it.
Oh yeah, they going to the suburbs, but
No, because,
y'all be
like-
safe out there.
For real, y'all be safe out there. I mean, in the city, it's like equal footing because y'all can. But in the suburbs, he got hounds waiting to. He smell you from a mile away.
he got a permit to shoot you on his property.
She said,
I smell one of them coming.
No, like he has a literal line, permit after permit after permit after permit after permit.
"Oh, he got them.
He got a
Yeah, on the
whole
wall.
artillery.
Yeah, he
of
got
weapons.
like he literally click up on the
got-
door like and open up and it's just guns,
So he just got,
ammo,
Yo, he got-
knives,
he got sticks.
probably. He got
Anyway.
everything up in there.
Anyway, moving on. What do you guys think the government should do to start preventing this?
The way we did
Like I
not,
said, I
we
don't-
didn't even answer the question.
Did we not answer the
They thought someone kid was gonna do something.
No, we didn't even answer the question. She said, "What did they gain from this?" We started talking about
Guns.
Rewind.
Well, we could cut that part out.
ear. Okay, what do we gain from? What do you think they gain from this? They gain like we said, street cred, but they also gain like a car. And people forget like how important a car is.
Temporarily.
Temporarily.
Yeah, because they don't know how to drive either.
I mean, hopefully they do. I would like assume that if you still in the car, you know how to drive.
If I'm stealing a car, it's not because I know how to drive. If I know how to drive, I'm not gonna steal a car. I'm gonna take my mama's car.
Okay, no, not even saying that. If you know how to drive, I'd rather steal a car and then drive the car because I know how to drive the car. Why would I get a car knowing dang well I can't drive?
It's easy to learn how to drive. Like some 8-year-old kid, like this was back like 2015, I think. I seen on the news some 8-year-old kid. He just watched a video to learn how to drive, and he brought his sister to McDonald's, and he didn't break no traffic laws. Like he took his grandma's car, put his sister in the back seat in the car seat, and then drove to McDonald's.
Yeah, driving is mad
Did he
easy.
take
You just gotta
McDonald's
you gotta be careful of your surroundings, honestly.
Now that 8-year-old, he was focused. No, but like I wouldn't steal a car. Like even if I'm not gonna steal a car. Period. But if I would know how to drive first because at that point, there's no reason for you to steal a car. But then again, they're not even doing it logically. They're just doing it for fun. I'm saying like logically, if I were to steal a car, I would want to know how to drive it so I can make use out of it. Instead of crashing it into the nearest school
Or tree.
What about
or school bus.
What was the question?
What do you think? What do you think they can?
Oh, with the game? Oh, yeah. What do they gain? Like, what do they gain from this? Like, I don't think they gain anything but like a jail sentence.
They
House
don't even
arrest.
get jail. They get that house arrest.
Oh, they get attention from females too, bro. Females like that.
Huh?
Yeah, they like
I
their
don't
man's doing 25 to life.
Well,
not
yeah,
want a
I don't know
felon
about y'all,
near
but
me.
I don't be like, I heard you stole Mr. Jones's Kia. Hey.
Definitely,
no.
definitely them females in my row.
I heard you on death row.
And
Hey.
and Edison.
I heard you stole the Kia that was blue. You steal my Kia too?
If
Like,
what Jada is, oh God, if what PK is saying is true, I want y'all to do better for yourselves.
Forget
Because
what she's saying. Y'all just sad.
I want y'all to do better for yourself because why would you do that?
I was fixing it.
I want y'all to do better for yourselves because why do y'all want a felon? Why are you thirsting over a felon?
like, there's nothing wrong with liking a felon, y'all. It's not wrong with that.
Don't listen to her. There's everything wrong with liking a felon.
And when they
No,
men get
no,
locked up, they be like, "Oh, free my heart, free my." Well, he gone for a long time, sweetheart.
No, like, it's not wrong with liking a previously dude that was felon and he changed his ways. It depends on the crime, too. But if he's just in jail for selling drugs, then you get that man. But right now, y'all are young. Why are y'all wanting men who steal Kias?
Talking about
They don't even want you. They want the kid down the street, for real. Like, come on.
I'm talking about thirsting over men. There's this girl at my school. I feel so bad for her. Oh my God. And I'm just looking at her because I generally do not see her progressing her relationships in the future because she's in a situationship with this boy. And the boy do not want her. The boy is playing her and playing with another girl on the side. And she follows that boy like a puppy. She's about to graduate. So that's why I'm saying, that's because I was telling my friends, I was like, I just hope she don't act like this, like, further on in her life, because that's generally sad. Like, you need to know your worth. And this little boy is definitely not up to par. Like, let's do better for ourselves. Thank you.
Yeah, I might. Yeah. All right, next question.
Anyway, moving on. What do you guys think the government should do to start preventing these car thefts, especially like the recent ones?
I ain't gotta say so much.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like the punishments need to be like crazy harsh. Like, I mean, like medieval time harsh, where you would get your hand cut off. I'm not saying get your hand cut off, y'all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that level.
You know what they did during slavery?
That's what they did in the Congo. They was like, if you not getting enough rubber, I'm gonna cut your hand off. Black E. That's I guess because they was black.
Boy,
Yeah, they used to, and they used to not have no
this one
hands.
do that to you in the hallway.
That's not funny.
And they would not have no hands. And then it was like a human right violation. It was bad. No, but like, y'all need to like actually put them in jail. Like, y'all need to make, like, for real. Because this
6 months minimum.
like, not six,
More
six
than
mo-
6 months. What they gonna?
That's like half a school year. You're tripping.
That's half a year.
I think there should be harsher punishments. Like, all right, house arrest is one thing, but it's not even like that. Don't piss me off. Say, what are you doing with your
Stretching,
thing?
bro.
The camera can see that.
Y'all see him? Yeah.
Glaze.
Rewinding back to what I said, I personally think the government, I don't know, should be a harsher punishment than 2 weeks and an ankle monitor, and shoving you in your house for like a year or so. I need them to spend 2 years of school in jail, plus 3 summers in the house, and having to repeat school. Thank you. Maybe you'll learn a lesson.
Okay, whoa. I was gonna say more like, I don't know, maybe like we should start this institution for like little kids who are bad. It's like Beyonce Create Straight, but it's not
And
Beyonce.
teaching them not to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
shit
every
wanna do it.
time you go back in there and you stay in there for the rest of your high school career. It's like a boarding school, but for hoodlums, but for delinquents.
Why you got it?
Isn't this one of the
You know what? Just send them to the military at
This
this
is one of
point.
the
Like,
later
the
questions.
military already need people.
Locally.
Send them to military school.
Oh my God, my brother was going to get sent to military school. That's not funny, but
I think the government should provide those car locks. Like, it's a lock on the wheel, and then you put on the gear shift. I think they should provide those for free
Yeah.
to Kia and Honda owners.
Low key, Kia need to do better because
how did y'all know this could happen? And then y'all still
it was like, yeah, we
Let
got the
these
same.
cars go out.
Like, I'm pretty sure there was for like a little bit. There was like one car that had the same key, like the one make could open all the ones, and it was like what made y'all think that was a good idea? Like,
I mean, if you bought the car, you kind of deserve it. If you,
I mean, not that you probably didn't even know that all the makes was the same.
like, if you knew and you still bought it, you deserve to get your car taken.
Yeah, cause
Anyway, PK, what do you think?
I don't even know. like, what the government should do about it?
like
Like
in general.
nationwide, kind of like Joe Biden type of government, not locally.
I mean, no, but local government.
At least,
agree.
okay. I'll say this.
Local governments later.
Just give them send them away for at least a good 4 weeks.
Send them to Afghanistan.
But
Nah, you
far
trying
out,
to kill
far
like a
out.
foreign country.
Not
Like,
foreign country.
we need to buy one of them islands that's just out there and just
We need to bring slavery back.
what?
Like,
We need to cut that out.
listen,
What are you talking about?
listen. Like, we should have them just working in a facility. Just
This all getting cut out by the way, because
Why?
there's no way.
No, you said indentures. Like, you mean
It's time
For
bring
real.
slavery back.
no? Because that's
What
not the
is-
way. That's
what
not
is-
the
what
way you
is-
started off.
No,
You
what
don't
is-
say bring slavery back.
I already know what he about to say. Continue.
So you end up in a facility working. So essentially, you support child labor right now.
yes,
Go to sleep, Zay.
Next.
just for who deserve it, bro.
Next.
No,
Be quiet.
those want to be
quiet.
convicted felons.
All right. Moving on to how this affects us locally. Locally, at least when we first wrote this script, in our city of Rochester, New York, we had at least 1,200 reported cars that were stolen. A number of them were used for smash and grabs. And if you guys don't know what that is, they were just smashed into businesses or other cars. And if they were smashed into businesses, like run through the windows, they was just steal.
They did that on GameStop off of Hudson.
By the Walmart.
That's why the door looked like that?
By Walmart.
Good to know, good to know. Why they do that to Subway? Like, the door at Subway was also broken. I'm kind of mad.
What? They did it at the subway?
The door is broken.
I
as
just
well.
went 2 weeks ago, and the door at Subway was all right.
Okay, now, cause who was stealing in Subway? Cause what y'all gonna steal?
sure.
Like the bread? Y'all
Not
like
too much on Subway.
Y'all
I
like
love Subway.
no, like y'all stealing the
Boy.
Italian herb? Y'all,
Oh, boy, I was-
It's a $5 footlong,
I'm
bro.
gonna keep it a buck. I will
$5.
really steal them sun chips, boy. Them just good, boy. You cannot find those nowhere but Subway, cuz.
You're tripping because I get some chips at school.
My school
Where
definitely
you
got
get it
those.
at school. I'm talking about Subway. We don't go to the same school.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all.
Chris
Nah.
Breezy.
No, but what? Speaking of which, what's your favorite sun chip?
And the cookies?
Yo, they cook. I was still they cook. I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
Nah, I got y'all thinking.
Like if someone came up, what are you laughing at, sir? If someone came up, you know how like the drug dealers be. You know how like the drug dealers be.
Come on, continue.
No, they be like, I got a box of this for you, and then you open it up and just straight cookies. I'm paying for that, bro. like I got the good in the box, and I open it up. It's just Subway cookies. Like it rolls them, and the smell wafts in your nostrils.
Moving on. Okay, now talking amongst us, do you guys personally know anyone that's a Kia boy or girl? Because we don't discriminate.
Well, my friend's nephew is a kid boy.
What's his name?
What?
You trying to
You
get
know
a
government
recorded.
now?
But yeah, my friend's nephew's a kid boy. I find that out today, but I started cackling. Like, I got the message on the table. It's like, yo, I told you so-and-so was a kid boy. And I was like, nah. And I was like, yeah, I saw it. He was wiring in a car. I saw it on his story. I was like, nah.
What about you, Zay?
Yep. I know one of my friends since middle school.
What about you, P?
That's all the information I can disclose.
You be riding around in his Kias?
What?
Do you know any kid boys or girls?
Is that even a question?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it's supposed to mean. He just dogged you, bro.
Nah, he know everybody and their mama.
Real, because how
I
many
know.
Okay,
I know.
everybody in their
Like
mom is
friends.
actually.
I know a few.
So why do you think they? Why do you guys? Okay, personally, I am not aware if I know any Kia boys or girls, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of them in my school. But I don't talk to anybody at school, so anyway, if you guys know any of these people that are stealing these cars, why are they stealing these cars? What do they get out of this?
To be honest, my friend nephew is just bad. He just bad. I feel like he just doing it.
Y'all remember that one Boondocks
Bad
episode?
behavior? Oh, fine, okay.
Y'all remember that one Boondocks episode? It was Riley friend. I don't remember.
Are we even talking about kids? We talking about a whole cartoon. Like what?
Cause he stole his grandma car.
What does that got to
It
do
was-
with
it was-
reality?
It was based off a true story.
Fried chicken.
Riley friend, it was like another little 8-year-old boy who stole his grandma car. He was just bad. He was like, I be smoking, I be stealing my grandma car. But yeah, my friend, he just do it for fun. Like, he don't need the money, because one time at lunch, he out of his pocket, he just bunch of 20s, like this big, out of nowhere.
20 on top, 20 on bottom.
Whole bunch of ones. Yeah, but he definitely not doing it for the money. Yeah, it's not
Where
like
he
he
get
just
all
wanna
those
do
20
something.
from, though? Like, that's the real question.
Shh. Peek it.
Mind you, I know a bunch of kid boys, but I'm gonna get to like one of the kid boys like I'm like closer to, like I grew up with. You know, he's locked up right now, but he really ain't had no choice for real, because he just didn't have like nothing to do in life for real. Like he didn't believe in himself. So still, when he started hanging around like a bunch of other people that I did not know about, but he just introduced me to them. He just like kind of switched up. Like, you know, he got his grandma. His grandma passed away. Mom passed away. Auntie don't have nothing to do with him. His uncle don't have nothing to do with him. Like, he don't have no brothers and sisters and nothing like that. He's the only child and stuff. So he just had to do what he had to do, and look where that got him. So
Personally, that's really sad. Personally,
I was trying to talk him out of it, but it was too late.
Personally, I just think there's just, I mean, while I don't think it's okay that they're going around stealing cars, but I just think there's just a select few of them that's just like generally going through something, and maybe just their way of like getting attention. I don't know, really, but I do think that most of them are doing it for fun. They're not doing it for money. They're not doing it
most definitely.
for the fact that they need to meet their basic needs. No, I just think they're doing it for fun because they enjoy stealing other people's properties and then damaging other people's property in the course of stealing cars. But yeah, I just, from what I hear, I feel like most of the people that are doing it for fun. I don't really think it's because they need something. Do you guys think there should be a harsher punishment, and what would the harsher punishment be?
Whoop him.
Huh?
Whoop him.
A good whooping.
Nah. At some point, like,
I want to know how that feel. I never had a whooping before.
oh,
I want to know how that feel.
no, I feel like a harsher punishment. Like, we got to be serious this time. But like, if he's trying to find a harsher punishment that would really work, like, I feel like a day with the other, like those who are incarcerated, and you kind of talk to them and see what happened, might change a couple of gears in some of their minds. Not beyond scared. It's different from beyond scared straight. It's like a cordial conversation between an inmate and a teen. Meet your father day. I don't know.
Meet your father day is crazy.
Personally, I just feel like the laws needs to stop being more lenient with people who are doing this, because from what I heard, there's a Rite Aid that recently closed down, and it's because everything in there was getting stolen, like down to the cat food. I don't know.
I might know.
Where did that come
But the
from?
Rite Aid was closed down because, you know, people were just coming in there stealing. They was just stole all the time. Because apparently all they got was like a ticket, a $500 ticket, a fine basically. And they was just let go. That was it. So, I don't know.
Either raise the fine. You know how they be like, you know how they feel like.
Changed.
I mean, but yeah, I guess.
Because I don't know. Like, I understand being lenient in certain cases, but sometimes being too lenient is too lenient.
But then it gets to the point, like, if the leniency goes up, then is it too harsh? Like, if you're not being lenient, then are you being harsh? And it's that middle ground that everyone's gonna argue about. Because say you raise the fine, everyone's gonna be like, these are kids, they can't do.
But they were most definitely getting busy stealing them cars. So how you gonna pay for this?
Yeah.
I just thought of a punishment.
What?
We should go like back in the day. Lock your head in your arms.
The
Start
pillory.
throwing tomatoes at them.
To be honest, that might work. Because the embarrassment you might get would be actually insane.
Egg. Tomato.
I thought you was going to say the guillotine.
That ain't
You
never
put your
gonna-
head in there. I was like, the guillotine. You finna execute that?
That ain't never gonna work.
What about you, PK? What do you think?
Whoop him.
Should there be a harsher punishment, and what should it be?
Good old fashioned butt whooping.
That's not going to do nothing.
Go get that switch,
really
boy.
I really don't know for real. I just really hope they just get themselves together. Honestly, they'll figure it out because at the end of the day, they still kids. You're just gonna have to wait till they grow up and see what they.
Yeah.
Because they might just not fully
Because
develop.
majority of them is like 13, 14. And half the time, especially like in Rochester, we have to take into account their influences in their life. Many of them don't have siblings that went to college, parents that went to college. Might have a hustler daddy, hustler brother, sister who not there. And if you take into account the influences in their life, I can't really, because I don't know. It just seemed faded for that to happen in a way.
But I feel like the sad part is always there's that criminal record will always just be there.
Yeah, it don't change once you hit 18. It don't be like, it's just gonna be there forever.
Like, all right, maybe it wasn't like murder, but it was still you stole something, and nobody likes people who steal.
I'm sure you if you like.
Yeah, people. Don't
I feel like defending why you murdered someone is a lot easier than defending why you stole something, because people look at those who steal.
What you said?
Why you had to look at me when you said that?
I know. I was just looking over there. I wanted to make conversation.
I was about
What
to
you
say
said,
what?
sorry?
I feel like in general, like defending why you murdered someone is a lot easier in terms to say why you stole something, because people don't like thieves in general. Like,
I don't like a murderer.
Right, that too. But like,
it's like people can kind of, okay, but it's like the steal, when you steal something, it's always it's always going to be lingering in your mind.
I'd rather have somebody.
Okay,
rob
what
me,
are you
boy.
going to steal? This? Are you going to steal that? Are you going to steal that? But when you with murder, it's like, well, that's like the final. He not really just gonna kill me out of nowhere, right? It's more something like that.
well,
I'd rather my
I don't
grandma
know
get her-
about you, girl, but I'd rather someone steal my car keys than kill me.
I
I don't know what you want.
really won't hesitate for real. Yeah, you could take all my stuff and take my life. It don't matter.
Real.
True, that's what everybody
Like
do.
them tips say, throw your wallet as farther away as you can and run the other way. Thank you.
I'd rather my grandma get her purse stole than her life stole.
Right, everybody die every day, B.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you guys fear that the crime rate will go up this summer, and what are your fears for this
I
summer?
fear nothing.
Y'all ghetto kids. I'm gonna start on y'all. Y'all better not mess up Seabreeze.
Yo,
Sea
If
Breeze,
they was
Darien Lake.
If they was
they're
messing
not
with
going
the
all the way out
lilac,
to there.
Cause how y'all was yesterday at
Like-
Lilac Festival, boy.
if they was messing with the lilac festival, they's definitely gonna mess with Sea Breeze.
I don't know about Darien
that.
Lake. Darien Lake a little too far for that.
Exactly,
But
That's probably the only safe spot.
But now since there's like more gangs that's coming out of nowhere in Rochester and stuff.
I would say don't do that.
Gangs are so weird to me. Like, y'all got your little symbol, y'all got your little color.
Y'all gay.
Yeah.
I did not say that.
Yeah, y'all gay.
yeah, 6ix9ine got a boyfriend.
I don't think that's
we
real.
worried about it? Why we what? What are you? What?
It's not.
No, I don't think it is.
I supported him if he did, but
I always thought he was.
Please.
I know his gun pink.
no, but like
We ain't worried about that rainbow hair color boy anyway.
no.
That's exactly why his hair is rainbow
But
color.
we is not worried about him though.
Anyway, we're talking about the crime rate in Rochester, New
But
York,
like I
and how
said,
it will escalate.
like I said, all these fights that's going on. You got Dave and Buster's, Tinseltown, All That Festival. Boy, I guarantee you, people is gonna get shot because people ain't finna play.
Definitely.
People most definitely ain't finna play this shit. People's gonna die. I don't mean to put that. I don't mean to wish that on nobody for real, but it's like that's how things is gonna be. You could even tell. Like I already got a gut feeling about it.
I agree with what he said, because it's kind of like it's already been said that the people who are stealing these cars do have weapons on them. So what are people going to do? Get weapons? And it's not like it's hard to get a gun. Honestly, with the way these laws are, I could go to the corner right now and get one. Not that I'm going to, but like it's just as easy as getting. All right, not just as easy, but like at this point, at some point, it's going to be just as easy as just going to the corner and asking for a bag of weed. And not that I'm doing that either, but yeah, I understand what I'm getting at. But it's just kind of like at some point it's going to become self-defense, and if not, I just do think that the gun violent crimes, if that makes any sense, will go up during the summer in Rochester. I just don't think anybody is safe anywhere anymore. So y'all stay home.
Yeah, because
Nah, I
like
can't even
if
stay home no
if we
more.
really think about it, people getting shot in Utah, and ain't nobody know where Utah is. Like,
People get shot in Utah.
I mean, probably
No,
That's a
they
real
ain't.
place.
No, they ain't.
no, but like on a more serious note here, it's like all crimes go up in the summer. Y'all get agitated because of the heat. I ain't never been that agitated to shoot nobody, but
I definitely felt agitated over the summer heat before.
yeah, but it's like everybody outside, the more like meetings with each other, more like gang fights. It's like it's just summer, and of course crime rates is gonna go up. More cars is gonna be stolen, more gun violence, of course, because a lot of stuff is going hand in hand. The more cars stolen, I feel like the more shootings happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Crime rates during the summer, astronomical. Like a week before we did the script. No. This day we did our script for this, I seen a video during school. It was a dude. He just ran up to the door. Boom, 1 kick. Boom, 2 kick. Door was wide open. And then he just ran. And now, if it just take 2 kicks to kick a door in, I already know people finna go crazy with these house burglaries.
Yeah, that Ring camera ain't doing nothing for you, pal.
Hey, stop.
Like that Ring camera is doing nothing for you.
So personally, what are some things that can be done to put a stop to this behavior?
Honestly, give him the death sentence.
Stop the violence.
Choose peace. Find peace within yourselves, y'all, because why y'all stealing these people's cars?
You sound so goofy right now. Find peace within yourselves. Why are you stealing cars? Like no, like number one,
Meditate.
if the kid boys watching this, they're going for you next. They're coming for your grandma next.
No, forget that.
Oh,
They
I was
coming
gonna say
for
I don't have a car, baby. I don't even have a permit.
No, but like, really,
Drink some tea.
here, like I don't even know. It's like y'all stealing people cars. And I don't know, cause a lot of people not that up here, so I don't think y'all understand the effects y'all having on people's lives without a car, cause that's their way of transportation. That's the way they get their money. That's like, if you don't have a car, you can't get a job. If you don't have money, you can't pay your house. If you don't have a house, how you gonna feed your kids if you have them? Like, it's just connected to everything. You can't get food from the grocery store without a car. Like, say you live in the country. Let's say you live in the country, and this kid boy, yeah, give me your car. And now you like miles away from the nearest grocery store. What you gonna do then?
If you live in the country, you definitely got a truck,
Walk.
so you don't got to worry about that.
That's what she's saying is also true, because some people, like, okay, the car may not be all that, like, all right, but some people really put their life savings into their cars. Like, some people really work hard to get said car, and you just stole it and crashed it to the next vehicle. Why?
And then let's also think about the dangers, because half of y'all don't even know how to drive, and I still cease to think like the logic behind that. Because how are you stealing a car when you can't drive? It's like me stealing a bike knowing I can't ride a bike. Like, it don't make sense. But y'all can't drive. Y'all on the streets. Y'all running into a school bus full of children. These people, you about killing people right now.
Well, that's a whole grown man.
And not
really,
also that.
I
And
was
it's also
blown.
the fact that not only are you putting other people's lives in danger, but you're putting yourself in danger. Like, you're willingly putting yourself in harm's way because you do not know how to drive. And not only that, people driving is reckless these days. And when summer come around, people lose all common sense. And
People don't have common sense to lose to begin with.
yeah. But people act like they don't know how to drive when the temperature start hitting 75 degrees. So now, not only are you putting yourself in danger, but you're putting all the people that decided to hop in this car with you. Because
Boy, they've been doing this since the winter, boy.
literally, and my thing is, it's like, my brother, he showed us a video. And this might get a little graphic, but it was these kid boys and they stole this car. Right, all right. Now, they is joyriding, da-da-da. There's like, I think 2 hanging out from the back window, like just sitting on them. And they just whipping around the streets. They're swerving, slipping and sliding, up until they crashed, like, from the side. They crashed into a vehicle. Now, the person who was hanging off of that side, they died. He was killed. And when they crashed it, because you guys think y'all get into these cars with y'all friends, that person probably thought they was his friends too. Guess what they did? They left him there, stuck. They ran. They got out the car. And now you dead and your body's just there because you wanted to steal other people's cars.
It's not even like to steal other people's cars. It's that you dumb enough to steal a car and let somebody who you probably know can't drive, or you can have an inkling that they can't drive because they swerving in the street, y'all. You just ran a red light. You ran 2. You ran 3. And like, it never crossed your mind like, maybe this might be a little dangerous. I might need to get out because my life is in danger.
And I was just saying, like,
because y'all clearly only care about yourselves than other people's cars. So I would assume y'all would care more about your lives being on the line.
If I'm gonna get into a stolen car, trust I will have my seatbelt on if I know you cannot drive. I will not be hanging.
That seatbelt ain't gonna do nothing when that airbag hit you and you suffocate. It's not gonna be doing nothing.
Not if you sit in the back seat.
Yeah, now you sit in the back seat.
Anyway,
Or
Zay and
your
PK,
whole
what
body
y'all
finna
see?
be out.
When that car hit that side,
The back of the side when
your leg
you
break,
flying out like Superman.
Yeah, that's also the thing. Like, all right, you obviously don't care about other people and their belongings. So at some point, it stops about you caring about other people's belongings.
It gets to the point like, do you care about yourself? Do you understand that if you get caught doing this, it's going to be on your record?
No, so that you're also putting yourself in harm's way.
Like forever. Like you might not be able to get a nice job after this. Colleges might not be able to accept you after this. Even though most of y'all don't seem like y'all going to college anyway. But you might not be able to get a job after this. Once you get to a certain age, it gets to the point, like, being a criminal is not hot anymore. You won't get girls on your arms. You might not even be able to start a family. Not that you should start a family, because you still stealing kids. No, I mean, you don't need a family.
Anyway,
You don't know what's going on in people's
Zay
lifetime.
and
You don't know
PK.
the reason why they doing it for real.
what do you think can be done to stop to this behavior? What do you guys think?
I don't know. I said earlier, like, the government should just provide them locks. Just, you, like, put it on your steering wheel. And I forget, I think you put it on the gear shift or something. And then they try to take your car. They will have to unlock the thing to use the steering wheel, so.
At some point, they might just check someone off and put that on there, because y'all be determined to steal them cars. That's what I said, like a conversation with the inmates, but I do know some of y'all is a little hard-headed and y'all don't like to listen.
Who?
If you know who y'all is, if y'all hard-headed.
If the shoe fits,
Wear it.
And I know y'all might not want to listen to inmates. So I think, like, beyond scare straight would be a good method. It's not the most practical method. But dire times need dire solutions. So
and that's just don't think that.
I'm waiting for the boot up the next season to Beyond Scare Straight. That's all I'm saying.
And that's just don't
Just
think
lock
the
these boys
government.
up.
Yeah, if I see Kelvin down the street, oh my gosh, it's Kelvin on here, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay.
I just don't think the government suing Kia is going to do it.
Like what?
Like, what is that obviously doing for real?
Like, unless they're using the money they get from Kia to repay the victims of these car thefts, it's not doing nothing.
Exactly. Because,
Well,
okay,
they better file for bankruptcy.
all right, then they're going to stop stealing Kias and they're going to move on to the next thing to steal.
The thing is that I don't get is like, yo, y'all really could have a whole, what's that junk called? A whole tracking device in your car to know where it's at. Like either an air tag or something. Leave that in there.
Why do I want to know where my car at if it's crashed at the pole down the street?
I
You
mean,
probably don't know that because they be leaving the.
they be leaving the cars at anywhere, huh? We got 2. It's crazy.
Not the
When I get my car, I'm getting dash cams.
All right, look, they be leaving
They
the cars.
gonna
They be leaving the cars
like
either
little ones.
on like outside of somebody's house or whatever, either in these parking lots or whatever. Like
I know I went into school the other day.
that's how the way they dished them. So.
I know I went into the school the other day and they had to call the cops because it was a stolen car. Anyway, so this has been our very last episode of season 1 of Ink on the Air. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much. We'll see you guys
She finna cry.
next. Yeah.
Next year.
I
Yeah.
am Rose.
I'm Aasera,
I'm Zay.
I'm PK.
and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.